Listen. You gotta learn one day. You're flinging a what at me? A light ball? That's for Pikachu! Good afternoon, Pokesports. What's another VGC Battle Stadium regulation video bringing you a Mightyena team. Mightyena's here with the Citrus Berry, with the Intimidate, using Crunch, Snarl, Howl, and Helping Hand to do its darn best. Mightyena, not the greatest Pokemon in existence. In fact, I have no expectations for it in today's video, but it can do a couple of things that can help a couple of Pokemon, specifically a bunch of physical attackers that I do have here on the team. We have Chenpao with the Focus Sash, we have Entei with the Assault Vest and the E-Speeds and the normal Terra. We have Galarian Zapdos, which is kind of a pretty cool pocket pick here. You know, Galarian Zapdos is very well into the current meta. Fighting and flying are two very good stabs. And on top of that, you have Defiant, so that Incineroars don't like you. You can always kick them in the face with a Thunderous Kick. And then you have Covert Cloak, so that Rillabooms can't really stop you either. You just Brave Bird them in the face. Covert Cloak is like the best item against the two things that fake out the most in the current meta, right? And Zapdos has a super effective stab against each of them. I have really, really high expectations for Zapdos. Probably more expectations than I have for you know, the Mightyena. But hey, this is the Mightyena video. Not just that, we also do have the Fluttermane and the Landorus on this team as well. Very hyper offensive team, very difficult to pilot, but can be successful sometimes. Anyway, this team is from Evan on Discord. Thanks so much, Evan, for going ahead and posting another team on the Pokesports Discord. Evan has had his fair share of teams show up here on the channel, and he's always coming out with a banger. So I'm excited to see what Mightyena is going to do in today's video. If you guys are excited as well with me, hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokesports if you haven't done so already. Now, with that said, let's get on to today's video. We got a Hoodra, everybody. Also, looks like a mono-setting Whimsicott for a Sun team here with the Venusaur as well. Grass, Water, Fire, Starter Core, everybody. Wow, okay. Double Steel types. I don't hate what I'm seeing. Don't get me wrong, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Not really an incredible match for Mightyena, if I'm being honest, but what's my speed tier? What can I actually howl that will get howled before I attack? 90? Oh, yikes. I don't think there's anything on this team that underspeeds, or that, yeah, there's nothing that underspeeds the Mightyena. But what I can do is punish a Defiant, that's for sure. Gyarados Mightyena feels really nice. I mean, they do have double fairies, but we could outspeed both of them, maybe. Definitely Entei here in the back. That's 1, 2, 3 fire weaknesses. Then we're gonna need one way to deal with the Primarina. That smells like a Landorus to me. Also, Landorus just deals with the majority of that team as well, especially the Hisui and Goodra. That would be a pretty decent way through it. Okay. Listen, Mightyena might do something here. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I don't have high hopes, but it might do something. I like the stockings and the Finneon hat. That's nice. A+ thing. Outfit. Are they Clear Amulet Scizor? Nope. Nice. We love to see it. Matching a Tailwind doesn't do anything against this side of the field, so I'm just gonna Brave Bird you. Maybe I should Fire Terror here. Fire Terror, Brave Bird you. And honestly, I might just howl. Yeah, why not? Let's just howl. Ow! Let's do it. Let's see if they actually waste their time and go for the Moonblast on me instead, or if they actually try to get the Tailwind up. The only reason I don't want a Tailwind right now is because they have Bullet Punch anyway, so what's really the point? Alright, Fire Terror Gyarados entering the field. Hope I don't see Primarina soon. And even if I do, I just snarl it, right? Oh, they're taunting me. That's a mistake. Okay. All right. Listen. You gotta learn one day. You're flinging a what at me? A light ball? That's for Pikachu. Well, they sure did bring Primarina. Ask me if I care. I don't think I do. I'm confused. Now I kind of just want to find out what every Pokemon has as an item. Wim didn't have Focus Sash. Could have been Covert Cloak, though. Let's clap for our gap. Let's bop him with a +1 Brave Bird. Bye-bye. And now, honestly, let's see what Scizor is gonna do. Because it hasn't Bullet Punched me yet. Oh, they're a Fling Acrobatics set. Okay, I can see the logic behind it. All right. There are better items to Fling, sure. But I see the logic. There's an idea there. Uh-oh. Ew. All right, if they do have Bullet Punch, we might actually be in trouble. So let's protect here. And there's not honestly a great option for us here. I mean, we still have Landorus in the back. Okay. Ah, we'll just let him knock us out. Why not? Let's just go for a Crunch. We are still +1. It is still effective for now. So let's go for it on the Scizor. Oh, look how angry Mightyena is. So angry. So mighty. Yeah, there's the Bullet Punch. Oh, wrong one. I don't care. Thunderous Kick. Good luck. Bye. Oh, no. Darcy blows. It lived. Holy. I'm +1. Maybe I crunched the wrong one. Fascinating. Do they not think a Bullet Punch can knock out my Gyapdos? I think it might. I think it might be enough juice to knock out a Gyapdos. Well, hey, here's the thing now. I'm going to go for the Thunderous Kick on that side now. And crunch that side. I'm turning things around. I'm pretty sure a Bullet Punch on Gyapdos knocks me at 40 HP. Maybe. I mean, it is resisted because I am Fire type, so... You never really know. Ooh, here comes the Terastallization. Surprised it took this long. Gonna be the Goodra. Oh, they had the Ghost Terra too. I could have gotten wrecked last turn. Ah, but thankfully I didn't. All right, Bullet Punch. Yo, they really hate my dog. All right, Mightyena. Going down a true soldier. Bye-bye. Which means the Hoodra lives to fight another day. Thunderous Kick, though. This is +1 and neutral and stab. Hey, all right. Priorities are gone. They're out of here. They shelter it up again. Listen. I have another move to hit you with. I don't mind. In fact, you're no longer a steel type, so Landorus. I guess I could always go for the Earth Power on that slot. Doesn't matter. Brave Bird, blap. Earth Power, blap. GG. Does a Brave Bird just do enough? Neat. Weird one. Weird game. Let's go on to the next one. See how Mightyena could do. But hey, you know what? Mightyena did set up that Zapdos pretty nicely. It definitely did, and I'm a big fan by how well it set it up. So let's see if we can just kind of mimic that all over again. Up against an Excadrill T-Tar Sand team. Flutterfish here as well. Kind of looking a little 2-2-2-y. Interesting. Not impossible, though. Very, very possible, actually. They got a bunch of things on their team that do not appreciate a Gyapdos, that's for sure. What is my Terra here? Perfect. Literally, hold on. Gyapdos is key. What do they do against Gyapdos? Nothing. Oh, they might do something. But hey, if I have Fire Terra and they lead Flutterfish, there's nothing they can do to me. I am just going to pop off. You know what? Let's bring Mightyena, because why not? Bring our Mightyena. Bring in the Lando in the back to deal with pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4 things on their team with this Lando. Yikes. Yeah. They got to fear the Lando. I think last but not least, we could do Chien-Pao. I don't hate Chien-Pao. Ice Spinner too. Yeah, I think it's Shenpao. I think it's Shenpao in the late game. Let's see how this goes. This feels like a pretty decent game for Mightyena, don't get me wrong. If they lead with the whole sand situation, we intimidate them right away. Now we gotta pay attention to like for like clear amulets and stuff like that. Maybe some white herbs, maybe both. But it's mostly just gonna be an assault vest on the T-Tar, maybe a clear amulet on the Excadrill, maybe a life orb, maybe a focus sash, who knows. Alright, they're going straight that lead. I could not be happier now. Intimidate you? And intimidate you. Okay. Beautiful. Great turn. Already. Alright, tell you what, I can just kick something. They can't terrestrialize both of them. Less eeny, meeny, miny, modus, or we just protect first? I think we protect first for now. I'm down to just protect how. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed at all. I'm gonna do it. We protect, we howl, we worry about the next turn when the next turn happens. Let's see what they do. It's gonna be the T-Tar Terra. It's a flying tar. That's not that big of a deal. They burn their Terra right away. We also have to be a little bit cautious about maybe a Fluttermane swap. I do recognize the possibility of a Fluttermane swap. Or they rock slide here, fair. Hopefully no flinchies. They are intimidated, so it's not gonna do any damage. And they're life orb too. Know how we're getting buffed. Beautiful. I gotta check speed tiers here. I'm pretty sure Mightyena doesn't outspeed Gyaptos. But I gotta double check just in case. Ooh, also. That Terra Blast looking a little scary right there. But honestly, I think I'm in a very good spot now. Like, I'm totally down to do some damage right about now. I think it's time to just Brave Bird into you. And let's clap for our Gyaptos right now. I'm somehow clapping with my paws. It's helping Pod today. There's the Rock Slide. I swear if I can't flinch. I'm Covert Cloak. Beautiful. Yeah, this Rock Slide is irrelevant right now while it's intimidated. Breaking me down to my berry. Not even mad. Now, a Helping Hand boosted +1 stab Brave Bird from the Gyaptos. I think that'll do it. I think that'll definitely do it. Bye, T-Tar. See you later. They didn't hard swap they mons, which is pretty decent, right? That tells us a lot. That tells us they might not have a Fluttermane in the back. And we could maybe play this a little bit more aggressively. They also haven't protected with this Excadrill whatsoever yet. Making me feel pretty good. All right, the Chosen One. Who could that be? They do have a Fluttermane in the back, actually. Fascinating. All right, well, that kind of changes some things. I could protect. Try to Snarl here to lower the Fluttermane. I don't hate that. Break the Poison Terror on the Mightyena. Just go for the Snarls. That seems alright. It doesn't sound like the greatest play in the history of plays, but it seems alright for now. It's actually alright for the remainder of this game, I think. We might force the Fluttermane swap if they want to try to do damage to my backline, so that's really good. Alright, let's protect our Zappy. Keep it as safe as we can. Let's switch over to High Ho. I don't know if they called that, but if they did, wow. GG, like, you did it. They might have called that, and honestly, uh-oh. Not feeling good right about now, that's for sure. Now what do I do? That changes so much. Hold up. That is horrible. Wow. I could have just saved poison for Lando, but I didn't. Well, I gotta go into Lando for now. I have to get some damage on this Flutter so that I can knock it out with the Sucker Punch later. And I'm just gonna have to keep ignoring their Excadrill here. Let me try to go for the double because I got nothing else to go for really. And let's go for the Sludge Bomb here. Get that double protect. You got this, Zapdos. Yeah, gaming right away, baby. Oh, great turn for us. Really good turn. Iron Head. They're going for flinches, man. They're either going for flinches or they're trying to get that KO. I don't know if they get it. I don't think they do. Oh, we live at 7. Sludge Bomb, no flinch. Not enough damage, but enough for where a Sucker Punch can do the rest of that. All right. Next problem. I have to give up my Zapdos here for free. And then I have to protect with my Landorus. The sand should be running out any second now too. Which is good news for us. Iron Head, yep. That'll do it. Alright, cool. So the Flutter, nothing happens with the Flutter here. Unless they're hitting me with this Trick Room right about now. No, just Dazzling Gleam, okay. They're kind of screaming to me that they're spexed. Alright, Sandstorm subsides. Which means Chien-Pao can come into the field and I get to keep my Sash too. A lot of good news. A lot of good news this turn. Alright, what's my Chien-Pao situation? We are max speed Jolly. I think I rolled the dice with this Fluttermane. I should be able to outspeed and finish the Fluttermane off. Followed by Earth Power on this Excadrill here, who just lost his sand. Yep, we outspeed. Beautiful. We don't have to risk the... We don't have to risk the Heart Swap and the Sucker Punch. Oh, they still outspeed me. They still outspeed my Landorus? Really? Oh, this could be bad. Oh, this could be real bad. What's their last Pokemon? I could lose this! No! It's a fish! I do lose this! Let me protect to see what they're gonna do, because I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh, this is bad. Iron Head will knock me out. They're going for Heat Waves and Iron Heads. That's all they have to go for, right? Yeah. Alright, if they're going for Heat Waves and Iron Heads, I think I have to roll the dice on the Heat Wave and hope they miss it. Right? I gotta go for the one that is inaccurate, so let's do it. Let's attack the Excadrill. There's Scarf. They outspeed. Man, I think that high horsepower on me really messed me up that game. Messed me up. Also, I ignored the Excadrill until the very end of the game. That was never a good idea, apparently, in hindsight. GG's, taking home a loss. Oh well. Up against Zoe, rocking the Chien-Pao Dragonite priority situation. Gross. Along with a Heatran and a Lando. Really good matchup for my Galarian Zapdos, I think. We just have to worry a lot about their Chien-Pao Dragonite lead. But you know what? We could just hit them with our own version of it with the Entei and our own Chien-Pao here. Or just bring in a Flutter and call it a day. That's also an option. And not to mention, Landorus does pretty decent for us in this matchup too. It does well into their Heatran. I like how much options we have, that's for sure. Let's go Zapdos in the lead, though. We'll bring our Angry Puppy. Bring our Mightyena in the lead. I love the Landorus here. I think last but not least, we do Fluttermane. We go Landorus, Flutter in the back. We really have to try to feel out which lead they decide to go for. I'm assuming it's just Chien-Pao Dragonite. And if it is, we probably have to swap in Flutter somewhere. Most likely. I wouldn't mind getting the Intimidate off on their side of the field, though. That would be pretty darn nice. The only issue with the Mightyena is, like, once I get the Intimidate off, I really have to judge whether or not I'm useful anymore. Ogerpon Landorus is going to be the lead, actually. Okay, well, this Intimidate is going to feel awfully nice. Not to mention, there isn't much Landorus can do to my side of the field. This actually... I like where we're at right now. This feels good. Because hear me out. Look at this Brave Bird right now. And then let's just go for this Snarl. Like it's nobody's business on this Landorus. Okay. They're going to go for the Spiky Shield immediately, as they should. And then Earth Power, my poor dog. We live at 36, though. Beautiful. Gonna eat the berry. All right. Mightyena, don't let this Landorus stop you from doing your thing. You got this. The unfortunate thing is that they outspeed us, so that's not the greatest thing ever. But the Snarl is going to connect here. I wonder if they bother terastallizing. Meh, why wouldn't they? I guess they want to see what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to switch over to Brave Bird onto the Landorus slot. I think they swap out that Ogerpon, right? They have to. So let me go into my own Landorus. There's no way they Ivy Cudgel my Mightyena. That'd be a little aggressive, especially a -1. Yeah, they have to swap that out. Good. All right, we made that call. They go into Heatran. This is the perfect swap for us, especially going into my Landorus here. Ooh, you know, it'd be great if they burn Terra now on that Landorus. No, they don't. Okay, cool. I caught him on the Earth Power. Great news. And we hit him with this Brave Bird, baby. Beautiful. Gonna live, though. Okay. Not ideal, not ideal. Not impossible. They're still low enough to Sludge Bomb, so that's good news. I think I Fire Terra Thunderous kick the Heatran and Sludge Bomb their Lando. That means they can't hard swap into the Ogerpon either. It's not a safe hard swap for them. They actually double swap the Heatran out. Interesting. Back into Ogerpon. Oh, that's not great. All right, well, good news is I get the defense drop on this Ogerpon. Bad news is I just became a fire type. I can intimidate this guy again, though. We're not out of this game yet. We're just not in a great spot. All right, they outsped me, too. Unfortunate. Oh, well. Thunder's Kick's still doing half, though. I'm not a very fast Landorus. Because my Zapdos just outsped there, huh? Interesting. As they go in with Chemp out. Yeah, I definitely have to switch into my Intimidator now, right? I don't think I have a choice. I might greed a little bit. I'm going to attempt a Tailwind. I don't think I get it off, but I'm also expecting to get double KO'd this turn. But I'm going to make sure I take something down, or I take some attack stats down with me. Mightyena, you got this. Get this Intimidate, buddy. You did it. Yay. Hopefully this means something. Crunch. Yummy, I guess. Interesting crunch. Not what I was expecting, but it is what I got. Followed by Ivy Cudgel. That does hurt, and it does crit. All right. Listen, not a great position we're in, though. I'll be real. Especially since they could still just ice move me. Oh, they totally can just ice move me. But they expect me to protect here, right? I almost want to double the Chenpao just to call that. I'm going to do it. Maybe they Sucker Punch my Flutter and waste their time instead. They withdraw Ogre. Okay. Wish I Earth powered that slot, but oh well. I think knocking out the Chenpao is still pretty relevant. Oh, they're gonna Terra here. The Chenpao. Into Stellar. Oh, they're going for Flutter. 100% they're going for Flutter with the Sucker Punch if they're gonna Stellar Terra at me. Yeah. We live at 31. Hold up. Did they throw? They might have thrown. This is why we got aggressive. This is exactly why we got aggressive. Woo! All right. We are certainly in a position. Not the greatest position, but a position that I don't mind too much. I do believe my Flutter Mane outspeeds my Landorus. I think that's what we just saw, which is perfect. It's ideal. It's the best because it means we can go for a Moonblast now into that Ogre Pond slot, which should knock out. And then Earth Power into the Heatran slot and finish the rest. Right? Maybe. All right, let's do it. Moonblast, Ogre. Earth Power, Heatran. Let's do it. I think they have to follow me this turn. They have to follow me, and they have to hope that they live the Moonblast. I am Special Attack Booster, and this is a Moonblast, so this is single targeted damage. Wish me luck. Nice! Woo! All right, that felt good. All right, straight knocking out the Ogre Pond. Earth Power onto the Heatran, and we had all the right puzzle pieces in the right places. Finishing off my opponent's team. Nice. And you know what? Mightyena with those Intimidates, it forced the swap outs on a lot of their mons. And we came out of that one on top because of that Intimidate. GG. Porygon, Tinglu, and Archaludon, all things very weak to fighting, but unfortunately, they have a Flutter Mane immune to fighting and a Gyarados resistant to fighting. But you know what? Gyarados has Intimidate, so let's see if they kind of drop the ball there with the Gyarados. Let's see if they lead with the Gyarados too. This is a very scary looking team, if I'm gonna be honest. Chenpao's nice here, especially in the back line. Maybe we just go Zapdos plus Entei lead. That might be our best way to deal with Porygon too, maybe. Or maybe even just Zapdos Flutter, to be entirely honest. And then we'll deal with the Tinglu later. We'll bring in the Mightyena here. Even though it doesn't feel like the best option, it's still a nice option. Last Pokemon should probably be a Landorus too. We're actually gonna leave our Chenpao and leave our Entei behind here. Might be a mistake, but it could also be the reason we win this game, so. We'll see when we get there. My opponent loves that character. Porygon 2 is going to be their lead next to the Archaludon. I mean, I could attack this Porygon 2. Or I can just go all in on this Archaludon. I don't know, dude. I think I all in the Archaludon. Now I know I'm gonna give it a stamina boost here, but I'm also gonna get rid of a stamina boost, so it'll even out. I think it's worth it in the end to just double in this Archaludon, especially because that Porygon 2 probably terastallizes here too, so it's kind of pointless to even bother attacking it here if it's just gonna terastallize away from its fighting weaknesses. All right. Here's the Terastallization. Gonna be the Porygon too. Yep, that's why we went for the RHYDON here. Gonna be Poison Terror too. So there's really not much that we can do with the Flutter Mane into this anymore. In fact, I don't even know how I'm gonna knock that thing out. I guess we'll worry about that later. Anyway, this is a lot of damage. Oh yeah! Especially when we crit. Especially when we crit. I'm getting all the bad luck wiped off the field right now. We love to see it. All right, this is not gonna do any damage, but drop in defense might matter sometimes. All right, Trick Room is going up. There's not much I can do about it. I have to hard swap my Flutter, because honestly, Flutter is GOAT and Flutter is key. And they could also smack me with the Poison Terra. That's never fun. If they go in a Ting, which they do, my next decision is super easy. I go into Mightyena. And they can't Terrastallize a Ting. I'm just going to hit you with my foot now. It's hard swap, go right into Mightyena. Get the Intimidate off on this Ting-Lu. What can Ting-Lu realistically do to Galarian Zapdos? Not much, right? Not that I know of. What's cool now is that since I'm in Trick Room, I can Howl and then attack too. Outside of Trick Room, I'm not able to do that with Mightyena. Alright, they're heavy slamming my Mightyena. Neat. And then Ice Beam my bird. Youch. But no freeze. Good. Big hit. Decent hit. Nice. Defense is gonna fall too. Alright. I'm gonna protect. Howl. And then attack next turn. Because I got nothing to lose by doing that. They're actually gonna withdraw the Ting. Alright. It's good news that I'm getting to Howl then. It's a pretty free Howl. Rillaboom's coming in. I'm Covert Cloak, they don't know that. I might really be able to catch him off guard then. We'll see. They're gonna keep trying to go for that Ice Beam, huh? As they should, right? I can't be mad at a good play. Alright, what did I bring in my last slot? Landorus, that's right, okay. Well, hey, they're helping me get some health back. We don't mind that. Let me Brave Bird Rilla. And just go for a Snarl here. I think I live another Ice Beam. Again, I just have to not get frozen by it. That would help. And as long as I don't get frozen by it, I take this Rilla with me. Oh, if I Brave Birded that Rilla last game, that would have been even better. I didn't even need to protect. Oh, they're just gliding? Okay. Maybe they know about Covert Cloak. I don't mind a glide. Not at all. Terra Blast. Oh. Well, now they definitely... Do they KO me here? Nope. And that was a crit. I'm going to knock myself out, though. Unfortunately. But with a purpose. With a purpose. You know? Knocking a Rillaboom out for free, we take those. Not to mention, we howled once with my Mightyena. Mightyena might start doing damage with crunches. You never know. All right, Zapdos gonna have to drop here. We can go either back into Flutter or go right on into our Landorus. Only issue I'm seeing right away. I might have to Snarl the heck out of my opponent's side of the field. Do we think they're Solvest Ting-Lu? Probably, right? They have Heavy Slam on Ting-Lu, that much we know. Alright, well, they have one turn left at Trick Room, so this is kind of a no-brainer. I'm just going to protect. I'm just going to crunch this Porygon. Keep in mind, we lowered their defense turn 1, so maybe I'll actually do damage, because we lowered their defense turn 1, and we raised my attack 1 stage here as well, with the Howl. What was their lead again? They really want my Fluttermane gone. Oh, their lead was Archalido. We knocked it out. Okay, so they're down to their last 2 Pokemon already. All right, they Terra Blast my Mightyena. But I think we eat this. Yeah, nice. Especially with the Tinglu on the field. That's not a lot of damage. But we got another defense drop. Listen, though, these defense drops, they might matter. They might matter. Next problem. I just pretty much need to knock out the Tinglu. Hopefully they have Assault Vest. They showed Heavy Slam so far. They probably have Assault Vest. I'm going to Helping Hand, and I'm going to Moonblast with Fairy Terror. All right, Mightyena, you might be the difference maker here. No, Protect. Moonblast right into the Ting. It's reduced damage because of its Vessel Ruin. Doesn't matter, though. Straight one-shot. Woo! All right. We're feeling good. Feeling powerful. Trick Room's back up. Unfortunate, but not the biggest problem in the world. Because keep in mind what we have in the back line. We have literally all we need. I'm going to protect Flutterman because that's the annoying thing to do. And I'm just going to keep going for the crunches here. See if I can keep going for those defense drops. Seeing if I can add another kill count to our Mightyena in today's video. The Terra Blast to Flutter? Not today, baby. Not today. I have a whole Lando in the back ready to Earth Power that Porygon too. I'm just waiting for the opportunity. Look at that damage. All right. The damage is racking up. The grassy terrain is going away. I'm going to keep this nice and simple. I'm going to let them knock my Fluttermane out. And I'm going to +2. Battle was canceled. They didn't want to play the game anymore. They're sad. Nice. They don't want to lose to Mightyena. They lose to their own terms. And you know what? Just like that, Mightyena's taking home 3 wins and 1 loss in today's video. Evan on Discord. Another banger out of you, Evan. Thank you so much for going ahead and posting this team on the Pokesports Discord. Remember, if y'all out there want to go ahead and submit your team to Pokesports, join our Discord at pokesports.info. Check out the QR code on the bottom right of your screen. And yeah, post in the rental codes chat. I might play it here. Anyway, if you need some more Pokesports in your life and want some exclusive battle videos each and every week, become a patron. Also, if you want early access to videos, and you would have saw this video like a couple of hours ago or yesterday, you know, become a patron as well or become a member on YouTube. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching to the very end of the video. I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I'll see you again tomorrow for some more VGC. Anyway, I'm Ken Pokesports. Peace out. Bye-bye.